Hello everybody and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are at the beautiful Wrigley Field to take on the Cubs. You might remember we just played the Cubs, like a series or two ago. So they are fresh in our mind. Although Chief is still banged up. Looks like he would be back on Friday. But we have an off day on Friday, so he'll be back after the break, which should be just fine. Squirrels looking to bounce back after dropping a series to the Nationals. And here is Wrigley Field. Just here a little while ago to watch Purdue and Northwestern play, which was the first time my daughters got to go see Wrigley Field, so that was a special time for me. Got to sit right behind the first base dugout. So the Cubs with their same lineup we saw, and CC Sabathia on the mound. You might remember he had a great start against us and then fell apart in a hurry in the 6th inning. But obviously, if you're watching this channel, you were probably watching baseball back then. You know how good CC was and probably still could be if you wanted to. Kester at the plate to lead things off. First pitch is called a strike. Ground towards third. Ozuna picks it up, makes the throw, 1 down. Marvin batting right-handed. Takes a strike. Fouls this one away. 0-2. Ground ball that does not get through. Santana picks it up, throws it over, 2 down. Zach at the plate. I didn't catch the number. Apparently he is on a hitting streak, so apparently his time here at third hasn't gone too badly. I do think we are missing Chief, though. Zach's not bad, but he's not the doubles machine Chief is. He pops out to first. That'll end the inning in order. Cubs will lead off with Ozuna. Take a look at our mostly normal starting lineup, other than Sweeney over at third. Pauly is on the mound. Getting ahead of myself a little bit. Pauly starts off with the knuckleball, and it is called a strike. This should, well, yeah, it did get down, and just fair. I thought Terry was going to run it down just like the Cubs did Pena in the first inning, top of the first, but could not quite range there, so a leadoff single for the Cubs. Oh, nice catch by Joey, but I think he might have injured himself diving. He gets the out at second, but the bigger concern now is... Okay, he is going to come back in and stay in, so we'll keep an eye on him. 1 on, 1 out. Pena at the plate, looks at a pitch in the dirt, and then this one catches the outside corner. Up the middle, Joey will grab it, toss to second. Kester not in time to first, though. Joey might have been better off just stepping on the base himself there, but it was a bit of a slow roller. I don't know that he would have had the out anyway. Matt Merton, the cleanup hitter for the Cubs, has an 0-2 count. 2 down, runner on first. Fouls this pitch away. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So no score after 1. Terry due up for the Squirrels in the top of the 2nd. Terry looks at a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Pops this one high in the air. Looks like Ozuna is going to field it, and he does. 1 down. Frank at the plate. looks at a strike. Pitch a little down and out, but apparently caught the zone. Frank puts this one to Santana for the second out of the inning. Up to Tom to try to keep things going. And he'll look at strike one. Foul tipped. 0-2. Not that it really matters with nobody on base, but swing and a miss, strike three. Squirrels still going down in order. The Cubs will send Santana to the plate to open up the bottom of the second. Santana just not really looking like a five-hole hitter to me, hitting 184 with no home runs. Has a 1-1 count at the moment. Pops this one up. Kester is waiting on it. And he makes the play. One away. Greg Zahn at the plate. And that changeup in the dirt. This one catches the outside corner. And too low again. 2-1 to count. And Pauly does not get the call on that pitch. 3-1. There's a called strike to fill the count. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Pauly battles back. Cannon, who looks like he should be their number 5 hitter, at the plate. He's going to ground to Terry, who will step on the bag and end the inning. We move on to the third. Still no score, only one hit in the game. Sweeney will lead things off in the top half of the inning. First pitch is too low. Second pitch catches the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Sweeney into center field, but right to Cannon. One out. Joey at the plate. He seems to have bounced back fine after shaking himself up, making a diving play to save a hit in the first inning. Grounds out to first here. 2 away. Pauly at the plate. Just try to put any pressure on Sabathia. First pitch is called a strike. Second pitch is called a strike. Swing and a miss, strike three. Only Sabathia's second strikeout, but that's a lot of zeros on the Squirrels line. I think he's going to be just fine with that. Alex Cora is going to lead things off for the Cubs in the bottom half of the third. Pauly gets a swing and a miss to open this at-bat. Pops this one up behind second base. Joey makes the play. A little bit deeper than I thought, but still a pretty comfortable play for Joey. Sabathia at the plate. I should look that up. He's batting .280, it says, and with his short stint with Milwaukee, I kind of remember him being a decent hitting pitcher. Has a 2-1 count in this at-bat. Grounds this one to first. 2 down. Pablo Ozuna back at the plate. This pitch catches the outside corner. Ozuna with the sole hit of the games in the first inning to lead things off. Has an 0-2 count here. Does not chase that high fastball. Does swing and miss at that one, and that will end the third inning. We are scoreless. We go into the fourth. Kester back up. All right, sorry, I got his batting stats up. Kester finally gets a hit for the Squirrels. That's going to be a double down the left field line. Let's see, with Milwaukee, he had 48 at-bats and had 11 hits. This comes out to 229 batting average, which, you know, is not terrible. Actually batted an even 300 with Cleveland, with 40 at-bats and 12 hits, but that was spread out over 8 years. Anyway, back to the game. I saw Zach struck out. I think Marvin, you guys probably know better than I do. I think he ground out and let Kester go on to third. Terry has an 0-2 count and then puts one right to Santana, and Sabathia is going to wiggle out of trouble. Squirrels finally get a hit, but still no score in the game. Telemaco will lead things off for Chicago in the bottom of the fourth. Pauly winds and delivers a fastball for a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One away, Carlos Pena at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Hit into deep left. It's going to one-hop the wall, and that's going to be a one-out double for Pena. First real scoring threat for the Cubs here. Matt Merton at the plate. One away. First pitch down and out. Gets a swing and a miss there to even the count. And then a ground ball to first. Terry's going to have to step on the base and concede Pena to third. It's up to Santana to get the run in. He's probably going to need a hit. Looks at strike 1. Soft ground ball to third. Sweeney picks it up, throws it over, and the Squirrels wiggle out of their own trouble. So 3 hits combined in the game and 0 combined runs. Frank will lead things off for the Squirrels in the 5th. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch called a strike, and I don't think Frank cared for either one of those calls. This one just misses the outside. A bit of a ballsy take by Frank. Called strike 3. I think all 3 strikes right in that same spot. Tom struck out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sweeney hit the ball well to center field, just right at Cannon. Would have easily been a double if he'd been able to get it into a gap. Puts this one into left field right down the line, and it does stay fair, and here he is on his way to second for a 2-out double. It'll be up to Joey to try to drive him in, but I am going to need to take a small break here. Let you see the replay first, though. Alright, be right back. Okay, back to action. Oh, we're already getting an intentional walk. With 2 outs, I really didn't see this move coming. I guess we are already in the 5th. I really want Pauly to throw a couple more innings, so I guess we're going to stick with him. And he grounds out to second. I just have a feeling I'm going to regret not pinch hitting there, but 2 hits apiece for the teams now, but 0 combined runs. We hit the halfway point. Greg Zahn opening up things in the bottom half of the 5th for the Cubs, and he looks at a ball to open the at-bat. Hits this one to third. Sweeney throws it over. Plenty of time. 1 away. Cannon at the plate. First pitch called strike. Second pitch just outside. Fouls this pitch away to make it 1-2. Oh, this is not as deep as I thought, actually. Kester, pretty easy play. I thought that one might be a hit off the bat, but didn't get quite as far into right as I thought. Alex Cora then to the plate with 2 outs and nobody on base. Takes strike 1. Hits this one right to Kester, and that will end the 5th inning. We are still scoreless as we go to the 6th. Kester will lead things off for the Squirrels. As mentioned before, this is where Sabathia couldn't get through the inning last time we saw him, so we can only hope here. Kester quickly goes behind 0-2. Fouls this pitch away to stay alive. Called strike 3 on a high fastball. Marvin 0 for 2 on the day. Couple of ground outs. Looks like the same pitch that struck out Kester, again called a strike. Pops this one up behind the plate. Gregson makes the catch. Zach is going to have to try to keep the inning going. He is fouled out and struck out today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So CC cruises through the 6th inning this time. Might have taken it a little personal how it went the last time we saw him. And he's going to lead things off in the 6th for Chicago, and it does look like he is going to hit. I don't blame them either. I would probably be, if we're still scoreless, then Pauly will be back out there in the 7th too. Has Sabathia down 0-2. Gets him to look at strike 3, 1 out. Ozuna 1 for 2 today. Swings and misses at the first pitch. This one just misses, down and in. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Called strike 3. Fastball down the middle, and I just don't think Ozuna was expecting it. He must have been looking for the knuckleball. Telemaco swings and misses at the first pitch. Looks at strike 2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Easy 6th inning for both sides. We go into the 7th. Still scoreless, 2 hits apiece. Terry to lead things off for the Squirrels. Terry is 0 for 2 today. Looks at a strike. Sabathia working up in the zone here. Puts one right down the middle, and Terry doesn't even think to offer at it. Hits this one, and is going to get foul down the first base line. And that changeup too low. 1-2 the count. Hits this one, and I think it's going to leave the yard. Into the left field bleachers for the first run of the game. A home run for Terry. Ties him for the team lead with Frank at 7. And the Squirrels now up 1-0. Frank now at the plate. See how he responds to Terry tying him with the homer lead. Has a 1-1 count. And that pitch down and out. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. Right down the middle. Strike 3. Thomas struck out in both at-bats today. Nobody on base, 1 out. Hits this one right to Pena at first. That will bring Sweeney to the plate. If we double switch here, if we have to, we won't take Sweeney out since he's our injured replacement anyway. So probably be Tom coming out of the game, but Sweeney gets an infield hit, so no worries about that. Joey has ground out and was intentionally walked last time. Looks at strike one. Sweeney takes off, hit and run. This pitch gets down into right field. Sweeney on his way to third. And suddenly we don't need to worry about keeping Paulie in the game. Let's put in Phil. So I'm guessing that's what we're going to want for defense. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Sabathia starts off with a changeup for a strike. This one gets away, and Sweeney is coming in. 2-0 Squirrels on a wild pitch. Joey also moved up to second. Phil has a 1-2 count at the plate, and this one too high. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we go to the stretch. Squirrels now leading 2-0, and Carlos Pena will lead off on the other side. Alright, volume set, it's being finicky, whatever, good enough. Alright, so we are going to put Nakai into Joey's spot and then flip-flop the middle infield. Would have done that anyway, just based on how the substitutions work, but it also works out nice because Joey had already shaken himself up in the first inning. Might as well get him a little extra rest if we can. Alright, Pena takes strike 1. This pitch too high. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2. Called strike 3. 1 away. Matt Merton 0 for 2 today. He'll look at a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Another swing and a miss. That's the second out of the inning. Santana up here to try to extend the inning. 2 outs, nobody on base. First pitch too high, maybe inside as well. Second pitch, a breaking ball, swing and a miss. Another breaking ball, this one fouled away. 1-2. Change up, swing and a miss, strike 3. We go into the 8th, Squirrels leading 2-0. Kester will lead things off for the Squirrels. Kester 1 for 3 today. Looks at strike 1. Should mention Sabathia still out there going strong. Has Kester at an 0-2 count. Fouled away at the seats near first base dugout. Called strike 3, a fastball on the outside. Marvin 0 for 3 today, just not having much luck figuring out Sabathia. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses again, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Zach at the plate. He is also 0 for 3 with a foul out and a couple strikeouts. No shame in letting CC Sabathia get the better of you, though. He was the best pitcher in baseball for a while, for a reason. Still 0-2 count on Zach. Oh, and he gets a base hit into center field. Maybe left center if you want to call it that. And he is on his way to second, a 2-out double. All right, Terry at the plate. 2 down. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Goes right back out there. Terry swings and misses. Pops this one up. Sabathia's going to field it himself. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Squirrels leading 2-0. Greg Zahn will lead things off. Alright, I think we got something creative to do since Sweeney's already in the game. We'll go ahead and take out Terry, and I'm going to put Martinez here and then have Tom go play first. Something we've done a few times, but not too many. Alright, Greg Zahn swings and misses at a, I guess you can call that a changeup, and then looks at the curve for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss again, strike 3. 1 away, Cannon at the plate. That fastball too high. That curveball too low. There's a called strike. Another called strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll bring Alex Cora to the plate. 2 down, nobody on base. And this pitch is ground to second, and that will end the inning. We go into the 9th. Squirrels up 2-0, and they'll start with Frank in the last frame. Cubs go to the bullpen. Scott Doman will take over. We saw a lot of him in the last series, though I still couldn't remember his first name. Frank 0 for 3 today. Looks at a strike. This one too high. So the line is somewhere between those two pitches. That pitch well out of the zone. Hits this one down the left field line, and he is on his way to second. And thinks better of it, retreats back to first. So a single for Frank, leadoff single for Frank, I should say. Brings Tom to the plate as that first pitch goes outside. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-1. And outside again. Ground ball to third. Ozuna will field that one. Gets the out at second, and not even a throw to first. 1 away. Sweeney at the plate. 2 for 3 on the day with a single and a double. And I think he just hit a home run. Just did. His first home run, and he hit none last season, so it's been a long time since he's done that. And actually, the last home run I can remember him hitting was actually here at Wrigley. That might have been his last one a couple seasons ago. That makes the score 4-0. Martinez at the plate. He's going to ground to third. Ozuna with plenty of time. 2 down. Phil at the plate. He's going to ground out to second. That brings us to the bottom of the 9th, but the Squirrels now up 4. The pitcher spot due up first for the Cubs. They will predictably pinch hit. They're going to find Floyd. And I guess we'll have Zap go out there, but where to put him? I guess we won't make a double switch. We'll just go like that. Just too many subs already in the game at the bottom of the order, so we'll just go with the straight pitching change. Cubs decide they are going to find Frank Thomas instead. Not sure why he wasn't just out there to start with. Zap winds and delivers a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Just misses the outside corner. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ozuna at the plate. He is 1 for 3, singled and then struck out twice. Swings and misses at the first pitch here. Grounds this one to second. Phil throws over. 2 away. Telemaco, 0 for 3 on the day, is the Cubs' last hope. Grounds this one to third. Sweeney over to first, and that is the ball game. This was a tight one for a while, but the Squirrels pull away at the end. Your final score today, Indianapolis Squirrels 4, Chicago Cubs 0. And we will look at some highlights. Yeah, Terry's hit hard off the back fence there. I feel like Sweeney's just barely crawled over the basket. I do think it was in the bleachers, though. It wasn't a basket shot, but it struggled to get out, whereas Terry's would have been out of any park. Terry, your player of the game. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we've got the Cubs again tomorrow. We will see you then.